just rolling our shoulders back. Just coming into our moments here with our class. I know there's a lot going on, so take a few breaths to center here. And let's take our shoulders forward. Some deep breaths here. Good, and roll them back just once. Good. If you're standing, you can take your feet a little bit apart. We're going to start with a little bit of spinal twists. Our hands are on our lower back, and we're just turning a little bit to our corners. Inhale on one side, exhale on the other side. Just nice, slow inhalations and exhalations. And back to center. Let's do our bellows breath. This is where we inhale and exhale out through our nose, just nice and slow and forcefully. Good. Okay, down. Hands are coming to our collarbones. We are twisting to our sides. So a little bit farther, or just inhale and exhale mindfully and intentionally. Back to center. Let's take some bellows breath here. Good, and down, hands come up, touch your head or your upper back, and we're trying to look over our shoulders here. Inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other side. Back to center, bellows breathing. And down. Last one, hands up above your head, and we're trying to twist as far as we can. Back to center, bellows breath here. Good, and down. If you're standing, let's take our feet a little bit apart, and we're going to do some folds. So our hands are coming up, inhale, exhale, down. Come back up, let's do this a couple times. Inhale, look up, exhale as you come down. One more in the center. Inhale up, exhale, let it go. And the knees come back up. If you're standing, let's turn our toes out a little bit. We're gonna arch a little bit to a corner and exhale over one leg. Come back up, alternate, inhale back, exhale over the other leg. So we're just gonna alternate arching back and exhaling. And come back to center. Let's connect all these corners and make a big circle with our hands. Inhaling up, exhaling down and around. And let's go the other way. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, let's pause with a forward fold here. Bend the knees and slowly come back up. Good. So we're gonna do some breathing here with our mudras. So our first mudra is going to be the Ushas mudra. This is where our hands are just interlacing the fingers. Yeah. So you can either hold this in front of you, or if you want, you can also bring it out in front and over. So whichever way, I'm just gonna hold it here so you can see my hands. And let's do the 4-7-8 breathing. This is where we inhale for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 7 seconds, and then let it go for 8. So I'll count for you. Let's inhale, hold your breath, and let it go. Inhale, hold, release. One more, inhale, hold your breath, and release. Good. Okay, you can release your mudra, maybe wiggle your fingers. Good. So the next one we have, it's the energy mudra. So we have our hands out, and then we're gonna take these 2 fingers and touch our thumbs. Yeah. Good. So the index finger and the pinky finger are out. The other ones are all touching. Yeah. So this one, let's imagine a beautiful garden and we're planting seeds. So just imagine you can bring these out to the sides. So if you can imagine that you're planting seeds and you're gonna make a beautiful garden, just thinking about how the seed is germinating, how the plants are growing. Think about what you'd like maybe to grow in nature or in your own life. So let's do the same thing, 4-7-8 breathing. So inhale, hold your breath, and release. Inhale, hold, and let it go. One more, inhale, hold your breath, and exhale. Good. Okay. Release the mudra, release your fingers. Good. So the next mudra is for your back. So we have like one over the other. So the first finger and the the first finger and the thumb are touching. Yeah. And then after that, the next finger is also touching your ring finger. So the middle finger and the pinky are out. Yeah. You just touch 3 fingers together, whichever ones you want. Okay, so we're touching 3 fingers together and 2 of them are out. Maybe you can pick. Okay, so we're gonna bring these out to the side. Yes. And this is about strength. So you can imagine being strong. Imagine a place where you feel really good. Maybe imagine some of your best friends or people who love you. Some people that make you happy. So you can just imagine this for a minute, and then we're gonna take our 4-7-8 breaths together. Inhale, hold your breath, and let it go. Inhale, hold, and release. Last one, inhale, hold your breath, and let it go. Good. Okay, and down. And you can stretch out those fingers. Okay. Good. Okay. So we're going to continue with our breathing. Let's do our lion's breath. So this is where we stick out our tongue and we're breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. So let's stick out our tongues. Ready? Good. Okay. Now we can do our puppy breathing. This is where we look around and we're breathing in and out through our mouth. Ready? Let's go. Good. And down. Good job. Okay, let's do our chin locks. So this is where we're going to look up, we're going to hold our breath, look down, and then look forward and release. So let's look up, inhale, hold your breath, tuck your chin, keep on holding, then look forward and let it go. Good. Inhale up, hold your breath, tuck your chin down, look forward and exhale. One more of these. Inhale up, hold your breath, look down, keep on holding, look forward and let it go. Good. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is going to be, it's going to be for your tummy and then your side ribs and your chest. So we're just going to breathe in to our tummy and then try to expand your ribs and then expand in your chest. We're inhaling and then we're going to exhale so that chest sinks down, then the sides and then the tummy, and then all your breath is gone. Okay, so breathe into the tummy, breathe into the ribs, breathe into the chest. Exhale out here, exhale here, exhale here. Good. And then one more round of this. Inhale through into your tummy, inhale into your ribs, inhale into your chest. Okay, good. And exhale, exhale here, exhale. Good. Okay, good. And down. Let's do the Ujjayi breathing. This is where the Darth Vader through your throat sound. So we're gonna inhale. This also sounds like wind. So let's inhale through our throats. Good. Okay. And the next one, alternate nostril breathing. So you can use one hand, or you could use one hand for each nose, or you can use one hand to close the nostril and then the other side to close it. I'm just gonna use one on each side so that it's a little bit easier to see. So you're gonna inhale, close the nostril. So inhale here, close the other nostril, and exhale. Inhale, close, exhale, inhale, close, exhale. One more. Good. And you can also imagine it. So if you don't want to use your hands at all, or you can't use your hands, no problem. So you can just inhale in through one side, hold your breath, exhale out the other nose, inhale through one nostril, exhale out through the other nostril. So we're just sort of imagining this at this point. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through the right and exhale through the left. Good. Good job. Okay, let's work with our eyes today. So you can hold your face if you want, whatever's, I like to do it this crossed ways. And we're going to circulate our eyeballs. So we're going to look to one side, maybe open your eyes big if you can. Take a few breaths. Look to the other side. Look up. Look down. Look to one corner. Look at the opposite corner. Look at the last corners and the last opposite corner. Good. And now we're going to rotate our eyeballs in a circle. So we're trying not to move our heads while we rotate our eyes. So look to the side, corner, up, other corner, side, lower corner, down. And just keep on going, making a circle with your eyes, trying not to move your face. And let's go the other way. Good. And down. We're gonna try to change our focus. So we can make our hands like this. We're gonna point it off to the side and we're going to focus on our thumbs. So let's focus our eyeballs on our thumbs and then focus it on the back wall or a plant if you're outside, or a fence. So we're just trying to look somewhat close and then look far. So we're just shifting our focus. This is our eyeball exercise. Okay, good. Good job. Okay, and release. So the next one we're doing is we're using our tongue. We're going to rotate it all around our mouth. So we're going to close our mouth and stick our tongue to the cheek. And then bring it up. And then the other cheek. And then underneath our lower lip. And then we're just going to make a circle with our tongue. Good. And let's go the other way. Good. Okay. Now we're going to work with our jaw. So if you can, tilt your head to the side, open your mouth, and like you're chewing a big bone or a carrot if you're vegetarian. Good. And the other side. Good. Okay. Good job. So let's do some arm circles now. So the first one we're doing is our first finger is touching our thumb. I'm gonna back up so you can see the arm circles. And taking this up above our heads, and we are spiraling them down to our hips. Good. Once they reach their hips, we're going forward and back up to the top. Good. And open. Next one is the middle finger is touching the thumb. Good. Up above your head. Spiral it down. Flat forward and back up to the top. Good. And open. Next one is the ring finger to the thumb. Up above. Spiral down. Don't forget your breathing. Come back up. Good. Open. Next is the pinky finger to the thumb. Take that up. Spiral down. Good. Forward and back all the way up. Now all of our fingers are touching each other. Yep. And let's bring this up top. And let's put them so that they're pointing up and try to bring them as close to your face as you can. So we're going to open and close them with our breath. So we're going to open like flowers blossoming, and then exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do one more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. And down. Let's shake out our arms. Good. And then let's just do a little bit with our wrists. So all the fingers are touching again up above our heads, and then we're just going to rotate our wrists slowly down to our chest level. Once they reach the chest, we are rotating them slowly all the way back up. Good. Let's hold them here just for a little bit. Look to one side, look to the other side. Back to center. Okay, good. And down. Okay. Let us do a little bit of side stretching here. So you can do this either seated or standing, but your hands are going to come together. We're in a prayer position up top, and we're just going to tilt a little bit to the side and look up. You can also look forward if you like, but I like to look up. Take some deep breaths. Right back to center. Let's take this to the other side. Good. And back to center and release. Good. Okay. So if you are on your legs, you can bring one leg out, or you can do this in a chair. One hand is coming up and over. It's a side stretch. Take a few breaths here. Maybe look up. Good. Slowly come back up to center. And the other side. Bring out one leg if you're on your legs and look up. Side stretch. Good. And slowly come back up. Good. Take one foot forward if you're on the ground and bring it forward. Otherwise, we are just slowly taking our hands on either side of one leg and folding very slowly over that leg. Good. Bring that to the corner and extend. Hands are in the front. Yeah. And slowly come down. Put the foot back onto the ground and come back up. Other side. One foot is extending straight in front of you. Hands are on either side. And we are folding over it. Good. Come back up. Bring this to the corner and extend. Hands are in the front. Straight down and fold. Slowly come back up. Knees bent if you're on the ground, and come back up. Good. So we're going to do a little bit of a back bend. Our hands are coming to our lower backs, and we're just going to look up. Take maybe 2 breaths here. forward. Okay, let's go on to hands and knees, or if you're seated, we could do seated cat and cow. So we are arching, looking up, and then exhaling, rounding your back. Arch, look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do one more. Okay, let's do this with an arm extension. Reaching one arm forward, couple breaths. Other side. Good. Let's do a leg extension. And the other side. Good. And down. Okay. If you are on the ground, you can tuck your toes down and we're gonna sit onto our heels. Otherwise, just roll your shoulders back and we're gonna do our vocalizations here. So this is our ah, oh, and sounds. So take a big breath before the ah sound. Ready? Inhale. Ah. Good. Next one is the O sound. Ready? Inhale. That was a long one. Last one is the sound. So our hands are coming up. And we're saying, humming, Inhale. Good job. Okay. So you can take your toes down if you want, if you're on the ground. Now we're going to do a little bit of an arm stretch. So you're taking your arm across your chest, and you can hold it there and look to the side. Some deep breaths. Good. And release. Let's go the other side. Across the chest and lock it and look away from your hands. Good. And down. One hand comes up and you can touch the head, or if you want you can touch your upper back, and for a deeper stretch maybe hold the elbow. Good. And release. Other side. You touch your head or your upper back and hold. Good. And release. Now we're going to try to do a lock. So one hand comes up, touches either your head or your upper back. Other side is going for your hip or that same spot in your back. Good. And release. Other side, hands coming up, touches your head or your back. Other side is going for the hip or that same back spot. Good, and release. Okay, good job. So for standing, we can do that, and we're gonna take one big lunge. So you're gonna take one foot really far back, and bend that front knee. Other hands are coming up, and look forward. Couple breaths here. One forearm rests on the leg, the other hand comes up. Backhand reaches for the other leg. Mini arch. Good. And back to center. Let's switch to the other side. So these toes are coming this way. We are bending that front knee. Hands are parallel to the ground. Look forward. Couple breaths. Okay, rest that forearm on the leg. Good. Backhand reaches for the calf or the thigh. Good. Both toes are pointing up to center. Point them a little bit out. We're going to take our hands out to the sides and bend. Now our hands can go into like a cactus goalpost. This is our goddess stance. Good. And slowly come on up. We can take our hands and clasp them behind us. Good. Fold and lift the hands up. Bend the knees and slowly come back up. Good. Good job. Okay, so now we can come back onto the ground, or if you're seated, you're good to go. We're going to rotate our torso. Nice. Let's go the other way. Okay, we're going to take one foot, put it over the other, or you could cross your legs. Now take our hands up, flip them. Good. Back to prayer hands. Reach them forward and fold. Slowly come back up, release this foot, let's switch, the other side's coming up. Good, okay, hands are interlaced, bring them up and flip. Good. Back to prayer hands, bring them forward and fold. Slowly come back up and release the legs. Okay, if you're on the ground, you can move them like this, like a windshield wiper. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're just opening and closing our fingers. We're prepping. We only have a couple minutes left. Yeah. Okay, bring them out to the sides. This is going to be the fast version. Look left and right. Inhale and exhale. Turn them down, up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring them up, ears to the shoulders. Good, now the hands come down, top half of the neck roll. Fingers come forward, front half of the neck roll. The bottom half. Palms are out, fingertips forward, full neck roll. Other way. Fingertips go out, palms are out. Let's do a number 8 with the nose. Other way. Laying down. Other way. Good. And then palms are in, fingertips are facing back, looking from one side, drawing little circles all the way to the other side. And all the way back. Good. And down and release. Release your arms, shake them out. Good. Let's shake with one arm, so the shoulder, elbow, and then the wrist, and then release it on the other side, and alternate. Nice. Good job. We're almost out of time, so let's take our sun salutation 3 breaths together to close. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale up. And exhale down.